So if you guys may or may not have heard so far that they just dropped a new update on April 29th, which is today, a Monday, on Helldivers 2, which brought a new mission type to the Terminid side of things, which was kind of tied to the Terminid insecticide type defense tower mission that they had earlier on in the campaign, if you guys played through that, or earlier on in the war, I should probably say. And it's kind of like a fun kind of thing. So evidently with that Termicide that we put in as a kind of frontline defense against the Terminid invasion, they seem to have kind of caused some mutations in the Terminids and are now telling us that we should turn off these insecticide type towers before the bugs mutate too much and cause a big problem for humanity. Excuse me. So, with that in mind, so this mission kind of etches off that, where you just kind of go around destroying the mutated eggs that kind of spawn around the map, and the map is about the size of a normal eradication mission, which is really nice because honestly this is probably the fastest mission to complete, which makes it the best so far for XP grinding and requisition points. And honestly, just like, it's pretty fun to do by itself because I mean all these new missions kind of get that mini hype where, you know, you're just doing something that hasn't been done yet before, especially by you and by others as well. And honestly, this is really easy. There's really no inputs to put in. You just need to go to these towers and press X on those kind of those command buttons that we had to use to activate the towers and then defend it as it charged up to 100. But we don't have to wait in any of these missions. You just go over there and then hit X if you're on PlayStation like I am, or interact if you're on PC, whatever your interact button may be, and destroy the eggs as you go around. And honestly, the eggs are pretty plentiful. You could see them just around the main objectives and the pathing to get there. And you have to destroy 17 on the Helldiver difficulty, which is what I'm doing. And you have to deactivate the 3 Terminid towers. So as you can see here, I didn't really struggle at all. I died a couple times. Sometimes it was weird. I just died to some random stuff. But again, like, they didn't really have a gigantic spawn difference. I know that they just added in the update a scout party. If you're playing solo, they added more scout parties for the bugs and bots that spawn, and that is not really evident if you have 4 people on the map. It's basically only for those with less than 4, and with the solo being the highest spawn rate for those scout troops. And right here you can see I'm just finishing up the mission. I already cleared the towers. I just need to find the last couple eggs, which I found here. And honestly, I find it very oddly satisfying to kind of eliminate them, so I just made sure that just to kill all the rest of the eggs, just for democracy and liberty, obviously. And the extraction was right here, so you could just see me go right to the ship. I start getting swarmed at the end, but really not too much of a problem, because I mean the ship came down so fast. It helped me clear out some of the enemies. Plus, if you have the medic armor like I do, this thing's a godsend. You can just tank through a couple hits and it's not a big deal. But overall, this mission again took me maybe about somewhere around like 7 minutes, I would say, and that's because I didn't really know what was going on. I could probably do this in less than 5, maybe even like 3 minutes if I just knew where everything was. By myself. But again, it's one of those easy, fast missions. I'm really glad they added it into the game. I do think this is going to be abused to kind of get mad medals and XP. As you can see me getting here, I mean, I do the 1000 XP and 4k requisition, almost 5k requisition just for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.